Hi, my name's Emily, and today I'll be talking to you about some assistive technologies that can be used in spelling. So, the first one that I'd like to tell you about is just a personal whiteboard, like this. This can easily be used for spelling practice. The student can write out the words as many times as they need. It can be reused instead of wasting a whole bunch of paper. For example, a parent, teacher, para, whoever's working with the student at a time could administer practice tests or give spelling lists, and the student can practice writing out the words. As you can see, I've done a winter-themed spelling list. And this way the words can be checked as they go, and they can get immediate feedback on their spelling words. These are really inexpensive. I got this at the dollar store, and I use it for a bunch of different things. They also have ones with lines on them, so that students can work on practicing writing in straight lines and making the letters the right way as well. And I've also seen those at the dollar store specifically, so again, not very expensive. And you can get pens pretty much anywhere. And a lot of whiteboards come with pens, so you don't even have to buy one. Another assistive technology you can use for spelling is a voice or a tape recorder. Here's a picture of one. I don't actually have one. But one thing you can do with this is a parent, the student themselves, a teacher, a para, can record the spelling of difficult words, and then the student's able to play it back, and they can listen to it as many times as they need to learn the spelling. I looked around at these on Amazon. There's some that are pretty simple and inexpensive, and some are more complex and can range up to $70 or $80 I saw, but an inexpensive and simple option would work perfectly for this. I found some listed for around $15 to $20 that would work just fine. So you just press play or press record, and then record whatever you want, stop it, and then it's on there, and the student can just play it back and listen to it as many times as they need. The third assistive technology I'd like to tell you about is any computer with word processing software, which is a good one for students to use because computers are pretty much always available in most schools. So Microsoft Word, for example, has spell checks so a student can correct misspelled words. Although this doesn't help with words that are the same word but mean different things, or maybe the word itself is spelled correctly but it's not the word they were going for. It can help with words that are hard for the student to spell, or if the student is working on something that's going to be published in some way, it can help them have all their words spelled correctly, and it can make them feel more comfortable sharing their work with other people. And like I said, most schools have computers with word processing available, so it's not necessarily something you'd have to go out and purchase, which is really nice. So that's my assistive technology for spelling. I hope this was helpful for you. Spelling's an easy one. You can use anything that might be helpful for any specific student.